The Otesaga Resort Hotel, featuring their famous Sunday brunch, presents Leather Stocking Tales. The fascinating new exhibition at the Fenimore Art Museum offers a fresh perspective of the museum's collection. Curator Gretchen Sullivan-Soren utilizes visual images and artifacts to help us understand the role that race played in American culture.
Well, the title of it is Through the Eyes of Others, African Americans and Identity in American Art. And I was very curious about the number of objects in the New York State Historical Association collection that included African Americans. And I talked to the chief curator, Paul D'Ambrosio, about it, and we agreed that an exhibition was in order. One of the things that we did was take a fresh look at each of these pieces, and we paired them. Most of them were made by white artists, most during the 19th century, and we paired them with art that was made by African Americans, most during the 20th century. Many of them include stereotypes of African Americans, kind of insidious stereotypes and sometimes very subtle stereotypes. And for an example, in the genre paintings, you see African Americans on the periphery of the paintings, the same place they placed women very often. Mm-hmm. Right. The paintings and sculpture that were done by African American artists in the 20th century really show very proud individuals. It shows people who are confident and who want to portray themselves as middle class and part of the American mainstream. One of the things that I hope people will take away from this is kind of a fresh look at race and what race means and what it doesn't mean in American culture. It gives us an opportunity to look at how far we've come and perhaps think about how far we have to go. It's really not about answers. It's really about questions, about raising questions. And it gives people an opportunity to think about their own identity and the identity that they place on others.
Be sure to plan a trip to see Through the Eyes of Others, African Americans and Identity in America at the Fenimore Art Museum in Cooperstown through December 31st.